you know, you know what it is that you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing. So you gotta ask yourself, are you doing the things that you know you should be doing or not? Because what you have to do and what you should be doing to get to the point where you desire to be at is not always going to be easy to do, which makes it easy for you to stray away from it or feel like you're straying away further and further. Those things, more often than not, are actually hard as hell to do from the perspective of not taking an action. Once you actually start acting, it becomes a lot easier. Once you take that first step into it. It's easier to chill. It's easier to remain undisciplined. It's easier to just drift along with life wherever the wind blows, That's the most easiest thing that you can do. The easiest things that you can do in life usually aren't where your dreams are. Those things usually don't lead to growth or development of any sort, Not the development and growth that you need. The growth and development that is tailored specifically for you and you only is in the hardest things that you can imagine doing. In saying fuck it, putting your head down and grinding and doing that thing. No matter how hard it is. Right? Remaining disciplined. Some may consider that to be hard as hell. But I feel like once you take that first step, you act that first action, the thing becomes a lot less intimidating than it once seemed. And then when you actually accomplish that feat, that activity that looked so hard, it's like, oh damn, this is what I was tripping about? Huh. You know what you should and shouldn't be doing, so you just gotta do it, my nigga. That's what's gonna build confidence inside of you. That's what's gonna keep you grounded, knowing that you took the right action, you made the right decision. In terms of following your internal compass, following your intuition. We all got the answers inside of us, but we like to not give that shit the actual credibility. We don't like to believe that, we are correct in how we were thinking and that our compass is leading us in the right direction. We got to get confirmation from outside of us sometimes. And that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. But this is what happens when you don't do what you know you're supposed to be doing. You start to not trust yourself. And the relationship you have with yourself starts to diminish more and more And when you get those feelings, those gut feelings that you're intuitively feeling, you start to not trust that. But that shit was trying to tell you something the whole time, that now you got people outside of you telling you this thing. And it's like, yeah, you should have just listened to yourself the whole time. So start doing exactly what you know it is that you're supposed to be doing, my nigga. Straight like that.